Tuesday morning. Thanks for joining us. I'm John James.
And I'm Elizabeth Reed, filling in for Abby this morning. Coming up this hour, we'll check in with GFS Marketplace and get some tips for those football playoff parties. And Timmy Moore will be here showing off a new Galaxy camera, and it's really cool. I already got a sneak peek.
Cool, Liz. Looking forward to that.
Well, now in health news, nearly a third of physicians say they prescribe a brand name drug when there's a generic equivalent, but only if a patient asks. The survey of nearly 2,000 doctors found 37% met a patient's request for a brand name drug, even though it costs 30 to 80% more than the generic. Internal medicine physicians and psychiatrics, as well as those in a small practice, were more likely to write prescriptions for brand name drugs. Researchers also found receiving free drug samples increased the practice. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so from criminals now to probably one of 2012's most inspiring people of the year, the Duchess of Cambridge is feeling very maternal. She has donated new baby clothes to one of her favorite charities, a children's hospice, and now they're up for auction. The goods are valued at $160, but People magazine reports bids have already topped $400.
Wow.
And I don't doubt they'll go up even higher. I mean, It's the Duchess of Cambridge. Well, that's right. Well, we're going to turn to our Facebook page really quick. One of the nation's trendiest gyms is also the most exclusive. In fact, you have to be 50 pounds overweight to join Downsize Fitness, a chain that's gained popularity in Chicago, Las Vegas, and now Dallas.
Yeah, it's really taken off. The chain wants its members to feel comfortable while exercising, so there are no mirrors inside the windows. They're actually fogged, and even the equipment, it's designed for heavier people.
Yeah, the gym's owner says he was overweight his whole life and too embarrassed to go to the gym, which inspired his popular business. Well, we want to know what you thought about overweight-only gyms and would you ever join one? We have quite a few comments of people actually supporting this idea. Let's start with one from Tim, who says, I would feel more into my place and I am not even that overweight. I'm intimidated by the people who have been going there for years. Maybe they will divide it and half will be for overweight and the other half for the people who have succeeded and are there to keep it off. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, Raven Mouth says, sign me up. I hate the way skinny people complain they are fat. Shut it. And besides, it would help support your cause. You are all facing the same challenges.
That is very true. Shane says, kind of senseless. I mean, what? Once you lose the weight, you're out? Well, actually, the gym said that they wouldn't totally kick you out, but they encourage you to find your next fitness challenge since they are all geared on people who are overweight by 50 pounds or more. So if you've already met your goal, then why are you there still?
Well, it's taken off, so it's got some merit. He's found a niche. Becky Beach, I actually think that is a good idea. You are all there for the same reason. Once you lose the weight, you can always join a different gym and not be self-conscious.
Yes, I definitely agree with her on that one. I think that's perfect. Build up that self-confidence, and then once you feel you can hang with the crowd that you were once intimidated by, now you have the chance to be part of them and happy and healthy. Yeah,
some of our respondents said they think it's just a fad, but look at what happened with, all the weight loss shows that are on.
Oh, yeah, Biggest Loser. That just premiered.
I never thought that would work. I said, okay, we're going to watch large people without shirts on. It's no way this is going to ever make it. And how many seasons has it been running?
I know. I wish I remember 6 or more than that.
I think it's more than that. Jillian Michaels, she's a hero of yours, right?
Yep, she's my personal hero, and actually I have a few of her DVDs. So
yeah, so I think it's found a place in the market, and hey, maybe it'll come to Toledo as well.
That'd be a great addition, I think, to our local gyms.
We could actually get to 60 Saturday afternoon. Enjoy it while you can. Boy, it gets cold, with some snow in the forecast next week.
Do you think anyone will be crazy enough to wear shorts on Saturday?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Maybe. I think they'll be crazy enough to wear shorts today, Liz. I see it all the time.
Since I'm from Dallas, it gets 50s, people are like, getting out their Uggs and winter coats, so I guess I'm not used to it. It's Tech Tuesday, and you may think digital cameras are a thing of the past, but this one does much more than take pictures. Our tech guru, Timmy Morton, joins us now. Good morning, Timmy.
Good morning.
So tell me a little bit about this device.
Okay, so really when you think of a digital camera, you think of a hard-to-use interface. You think of all these small little buttons, all these buttons you don't really know what they do. So what Samsung wanted to do, they wanted to combine the smartphone experience and the actual digital camera experience. So this is not a typical smartphone camera.
No.
So if you're used to like the Nikon or those big fancy cameras that you can buy at like Best Buy or something like that, you get the good quality, but you don't get that sharing features. You don't get that nice touchscreen. You get these clunky little hard-to-use buttons. So Samsung wanted to bring Android to the camera, so they called this the Galaxy camera.
And it's got a touchscreen interface right on the back,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. It's a big screen so you can view all your pictures and videos. It runs. You could think of it as a smartphone, but without the phone part. It can run all these apps, everything that a normal camera can't do, but with the Android platform. So you get all those capabilities that you're used to on your smartphone already.
Okay, so it's not a phone, but it still has those capabilities. It's a camera. Well, would the average consumer actually want to use this? What are some of the benefits since you've been playing around with this camera?
Right. If you don't have a smartphone, this definitely would be an option to look into because you can get a data plan with this. This is actually an AT&T Galaxy camera, and thank you to AT&T for providing this device.
Yes, thank you, AT&T.
Yeah. So this is actually running off their cellular network too, and that's one of the actual benefits because those big cameras that like you would use, like you don't have that connection, like you don't have that connection to cellular networks.
Instant uploads.
Exactly. So you take a picture, you have to go home, you have to transfer it to your computer, you have to share it through Facebook or iPhone or depending on whatever program you use. But the nice thing with this camera is you can share it right from the camera. You don't have to wait to get home.
Cool. And we were actually going to try that out, weren't we?
Exactly. So I'm going to actually just take a quick, I'm going to go into the camera right here. I'm just going to take a quick picture. So I just took a quick picture on the display, and I'm going to go right in. So there's the picture right there. I just there's actually a little Twitter icon. Okay. So I literally just hit Twitter, and it's going to ask me what do you want to say, and it already attached the photo. So it actually brings up a keyboard right on the camera.
So you can actually write your message.
Exactly.
Very cool.
So I'll be like live on WNWO, if I can spell it correctly.
Oh, you're all good.
And I'll
hit
hit
your Twitter
tweet.
page pulled up so we can make sure this actually works. We're doing the consumer test right here.
Right. So it should be uploaded. It is sending the tweet right now.
And then we might have to hit the refresh button, right? Just let me know when you want me to hit that.
Sure. So it is uploading it right now. I guess you can, while this is uploading, you get the notification panel. I guess I'll talk about you can get email too on here. So you can get all these smartphone features that a normal camera can't provide.
And price range on this before we get too into it, is it going to be really expensive for the average consumer to get?
You can get the Wi-Fi only version directly from Samsung, or if you want to opt into that feature where you can get the cellular data network, you can get on AT&T for $500, or you can get it on Verizon for $550. Now you're probably thinking, why is Verizon $50 more? Really don't know, but the Verizon version does offer LTE. So if you're really into the LTE network, exactly.
And you maybe want that black camera instead.
Yes, they do offer a black color. So if you don't like the white camera, you can definitely get the black color.
Do you want me to try refreshing it now?
It doesn't look like it has sent it yet, but
it's having a little trouble.
It's having a little trouble, but it does work.
Studio's kind of a dead zone.
Yeah, but instead of Twitter, so say you don't have a Twitter either, you can download Facebook, you can download Instagram. So if you're a big Instagram user,
yes,
you can add those. Exactly, so it'd be perfect for you. You can add those photos, you can add those filters, and they would look really sharp too, since the camera is built to take pictures.
And it's way more portable than an iPad or any kind of tablet. So this might be a great gift for your photography family at home.
Definitely.
Great. Well, Timmy, how can people reach you if they have any questions and want to know more about this camera?
I do have a Twitter right here, Timothy M. Jr. That you can tweet me if you have any questions. I would be happy to help you.
Thank you so much, Timmy. We
Thank
appreciate it. And thanks AT&T again for giving us this camera. Well, coming up next, what is your opinion on the Cash for Clunkers program? We have your Facebook comments coming up after the break.